Problem number 8. A surveyor needs to find the length of line segment KL, but a mountain cabin blocks his direct line of sight through his scope. So he's probably at this end or this end looking at it, and he can't see through that cabin. It says if triangle JKL, that's the big triangle, and triangle JMN, that's the small triangle, are similar triangles. Remember, the word similar means proportional. So that means we can probably use a proportion to solve this problem. What is the length of line segment KL? Alright, so if I'm looking at this, in this small triangle, I know two sides. And in this big triangle, I know one of the sides, and it's asking me to find another corresponding sides. I should be able to tell what each side corresponds with based on the way that this is written. So JK should correspond to JM. KL should correspond to MN. Alright, so I should be able to set up that proportion. I know some information about this situation and this set of triangles. So in the small triangle, I'm going to start with its information. I'm going to start with this side MJ or JM. It's 11. And the other part of the small triangle I know is MN, which is 19. So this was MJ or JM. So I'm looking at this triangle, JM. The part that corresponds to that should be JK. So JK, that's this entire length. So that's going to be 22 plus 11, which is 33. So the part that corresponds to the 11 is the 33. MN, this second part here, should correspond to KL. So I'm looking at KL. That's the part that we should have corresponding. Now that we have our proportion set up, we should know how to solve it. We've practiced a few different ways. One of the ways is to do cross multiply and divide. So let's do that real quick. I'm going to multiply the two numbers that I have. So in my calculator, I'm going to do 19 times 33. And I'm going to get 627. And then we divide by that other number, so we're going to divide by 11. Of course, I want to show my work. So these two multiplied together is 627. Then I want to divide by 11, which gives me 57. So this length is 57. Now remember, another way that I used to do that in my calculator was putting both of those equations in y equals. And I know I've done some other problems in here, so I'm going to go ahead and set my window back. Remember, we set our window back to standard by hitting zoom and option 6. Okay, there's a normal window. So I'm going to go to y equals.